Um, family, friends, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe, and we are back with another general predictive tarot card reading. You guys, thank you for choosing my channel. Thank you for listening to the video. I'm not sure what's about to come out in the video. I'm not sure what's about to come out in the cards. But I'm gonna tap in the energy to be, or the energy signature to be able to let you know what is currently going on in your with your energy, or what may be currently going on around you. This is just a general message, so only take what resonates. What does not apply, allow it to fly. Again, I am only here to bring truth and clarity in a situation. If you should so happen to be triggered, I have my other spiritual brothers and sisters on point, guiding and leading the way, for people to find peace and truth and clarity in regards to whatever situation you currently may be facing. I hope each and every one of you are feeling confident, alive, determined, successful in your own right. And if not, we are going to look at the card to see where at we can see what is going on. Now, after this reading, I don't want you to stay in this reading. We're going to work things through. Um, Take a look at certain things that may come up if this is your reading. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching my channel. I will be recording other videos. Um, you can watch my videos at Truth Heals 1111 at YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel. If these readings may resonate with you. I love each and every one of you. Again, I am praying for you and your family, hoping that everybody is blessed to see each other and be around each other another day. Let's tap in on the current energy and see what is going on. Spirit, ancestors, most high, give me the truth and the clarity in regards. Help me to see what I need to see. Emotion. Somebody is dealing with emotion. Somebody is emotional. It's Mercury retrograde. You will be feeling emotional right now. Also, your mental. You're thinking about a lot. It's a constant thought process where you're overthinking. Your thoughts are racing. Slow down. You're going a little bit too fast. You're overthinking a situation. And emotional about it. You're in your emotions about it. Um, oh my God, you could be watching a lot of tarot. I need you to take a step back from tarot. Um, Ground yourself. Give yourself peace, time. Um, just clear your energy because you are involving too much tarot in reflection of what's currently going on in your situation. You may have heard some sort of truth and clarity in regards to reading, or somebody told you something, some sort of information. It's kind of having an effect on you. Spirit is asking you to okay. Spirit is asking you to step away, put your phone down, clear your mind, clear your thoughts, meditate, pray. You could be praying more. You could be talking to a power greater than yourself right now. Um, Something about your faith. You want to strengthen your faith as well. You could be feeling boggled down with work as well, or something going on that requires work. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing donuts. Somebody, you like to eat donuts, or somebody in your energy likes donuts. The powdered sugar kind, some sort of donuts. I'm seeing white powdered donuts. Um, I do have a download that I do need to discuss with someone. I don't know who this may resonate with. But if you lost a son, I was dreaming. In this dream, I was in another world, and there was this little boy, and he was tugging on my garment, and he kept saying, "I want my mommy. I want my mommy." Um, this reading may resonate with you if you have a passed on child that has crossed over into the spiritual world. He is looking for his mommy. So he may want to be. He's been tugging on my garment. Um, I've been playing like in the dream. I was playing with him. I was talking with him. I was holding him. But he is looking for his mommy. He has golden, like a golden brown hair. He's about maybe 6, 7 years old. I don't know, maybe even younger than that. It's a little boy. But in my dream, he keeps coming to me in my dream, tugging on my garment. He went again. I'm not sure who that would resonate with. Um, or why I even had the dream. Um, but somehow when I do these readings tonight, if I can tap in on the energy, I'll be able to see what he wants to say, or if the dream will come out in the cards to see what message you need to know. Let me close my door, family, friends. Sir, ma'am, let me get this together. Okay, so now Pam, like somebody here is about to go get their car fixed. Be mindful of the mechanic trying to jip you into something, or the mechanic trying to overcharge you for some sort of mechanical work. Be mindful of that as well. Um, Somebody here is having a lot of sugar cravings as well. You've been craving a lot of sugar. You may need to do a body cleanse, a body detox. Um, Something about you craving sugar. Um, I see you are surrounded by people in addiction, or somebody is abusing a substance. Somebody is over abusing something. Um, be careful being around other people. There may be some sort of conflict or something that happens being around people that are in addiction. Something may pop off, something may go off, something may happen while somebody is actively using a substance. Wow, what do I see? I see children with the grandmother. Children are with their grandmother. Children want to go with their grandmother, or the grandmother's taking the children or something. I don't know. I just seen the children and grandmother. Um, Spirit, help me to see what I need to see. Um, if you're single, congratulations, you are talking to somebody new. Take your time. Yes, you are talking to somebody new. Um, we, I say we are talking to somebody. If you're single, um, if you are wondering about love, um, remember that we no longer have to chase love, we attract love. Um, the download that I got for tomorrow, um, where the planetary alignment is to be in tune with the planetary alignment. Even though we have Mercury retrograde, this is to raise your vibration to the highest that you can. Clear out any old cycles that you have been holding on to in order to start fresh. So if things have been stuck and stagnant for you, if love has been complicated, if your money has been up, down, you've been on a roller coaster of up and down money, tomorrow, wherever time zone you are in, is where you have the opportunity to cleanse. And what I mean by cleanse, this means that you really have to release what no longer serves you if you want the best life for yourself. Now, and if you've been doing people wrong, you do have to serve that karma. But clear out the karmic debt. Maybe in 30 years you'll be able to do it again. Um, and be able to manifest that type of lifestyle that you've been dreaming, you've been wanting of, whatever this is. But if you are serving karmic debt, baby, that's just what that is. There's no magic. Nothing can clear out karmic debt. Everything has to be paid. Um, Whew. What else am I getting? Laffy Taffy. Shake that Laffy Taffy. Shake that somebody shaking a Laffy Taffy. You could be very happy right now. You are very I don't know, I'm picking on so many energies. You are happy doing what you love to do as well. You feel inspired. You feel confident with who you are. Spirit is saying keep going, keep doing, keep being the best, keep being the best at what you're doing, and keep, if you're happy doing it and it makes you happy, keep doing it. If you're doing something and it's causing you problems, stop. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the sound. Something I'm hearing. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Uh-uh. Okay, you could be humping. Uh, um, if you like sleeping around, that's making you happy, or what? What we got going on, Spirit? What is this? Mm. Somebody is addicted to sex. The Humpty Dance. Yeah, you are addicted to sex. You like to hump. Okay, well well, Spirit. Why would I need to see that? Why would I need to know that? Because it's becoming a problem for you. Oh, okay, that's what I need to know, because it's becoming a problem for you. That's it, Spirit. I don't want to know anything else. Let's see what is going on in the current energy. You could be feeling lonely right now. You could be wondering, like, you may love yourself, but you think about being in a relationship as well, a healthy relationship, somebody you can partner up with, somebody you can grow, somebody you can stack with. Mm. Let me turn this down. You could also be thinking of a passed over loved one as well. Yes, you are thinking of a passed over loved one. If you could say something to this past love, or you could be mentally and emotionally speaking to a passed over loved one, getting some sort of guidance, or asking for guidance. Hmm. I don't know. Let's see. Some of you are sick. Um, some of you are getting over a cold as well. You could have been feeling like, ugh. But now that you are releasing that cold, it's something about your energy signature. It's like shifted. Did you feel the shift? Um, why did I why did I hear did you feel the shift? It's been shifting. Um, I'm a Scorpio, but Spirit says be mindful when you encounter a Scorpio. What Spirit? What? Be be mindful of encounter of a Scorpio. Be mindful encountering a Scorpio. I don't know why. Um, be mindful of an encounter with the Scorpio. Mm, I don't know. New beginnings. A lot of us have started a new beginning. If you have been following my channel, even if you go back to my past readings, some of the things there may resonate with you. Um, but if you have been watching my channel, you've been supporting me, or you just been listening to the readings again, I thank you for that, right? But it's something about you listening to the guidance of what I am saying. Please listen to the guidance, because these are not my messages. I promise you, I'm seeing these things. Um, if I don't see it, I hear it, I smell it, I feel it, I know it, and I just I just speak it. Whatever the spirits or ancestors or God wants me to say, that's the message that you need to hear. Um, your higher power does love you. You may be feeling like like you're lost or you have lost some sort of spiritual guidance. Never think that you have lost any type of spiritual guidance. You may have lost your way, but you will never lose spiritual guidance. Believe me. With the kingdom of heaven, all is welcome. It is about becoming whole within yourself. Um, does your soul feel cleansed or does your soul feel dirty? Your soul could feel dirty. You may feel like maybe things have contaminated your spirit. And by your spirit being contaminated, it also contaminates your mind. You could be negatively thinking poorly about yourself, or some sort of actions, behaviors you've been doing, and you feel no, maybe you've lost your way, but we all have, and that is a human experience. We have all fallen short from the glory of God, and we're all human. We make mistakes, but we learn from the mistakes. We correct them, and that is the human experience because we gain knowledge and wisdom. And then we start to continue to evolve, and then we move on into another whatever assignment God has on our journey. Um, Spirit is saying, be ready. You are getting another assignment. So something about you listening to your intuition, something about um you are being assigned and you are being assigned to experience something new, to do something different, whether this is a new beginning or you just have a new experience somewhere else coming up, meaning that one cycle may be closing in order for you to start another cycle somewhere else. But never think that you are a lost soul or you feel lost, or never think that again. We've what they call coined the term karmic. We've all been karmic, right? That's just the lessons that we learn while we are young, dumb, and full of we've all made these decisions. But it's about, sooner or later actually comprehending that everything that we have experienced, we were supposed to experience in our journey, which makes us wiser, which makes us stronger, which encourages us to keep persevering and moving forward. Why do I something about a bicycle? Why do I see a bicycle? I see a bicycle. Spirit ancestors most high. Why do I see a bicycle? Let's see what's coming out in the cards. Um, you could be in a I'm not even going to look at the cards, but what I'm pulling on an energy signature of a Three of Swords, some sort of mental or emotional turmoil going on internally. And when it's internally, it also affects not only the internal, but it's protruding externally. You could be feeling confused. You are confused in regards to what is currently going on with you. You're very confused. Why are you confused, sir, ma'am, family, friends? Why are you confused? Somebody, why are you confused? You're confused about what concerns a concern. What are you concerned about? Um, what are you concerned? You don't want to talk about it. Why don't you want to talk about it? Okay, so you ever thought about counseling? You don't want to talk about it. Okay, find a counselor to talk to since you don't want to talk to me. Okay. Um, King of Wands is the first card. King of Wands. I'm the King of Wands, meaning that I'm the King of Wands and the Judgment card. I got the King of Wands. And I'm gonna switch the lights, family, friends, or ma'am. I'm gonna turn on one light to turn on so you guys can see the cards. Okay, much better. Okay, so I have the King of Wands. King of Wands. I also have Judgment. Judgment. I also have the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups is in reverse. Um, okay, let's call a spade a spade. Whether you're masculine, feminine, there's no gender in tarot. But let me tell you what this is that when you meet people and you meet somebody of spirituality, you meet somebody of strong faith, strong will, confidence, determination. When you meet somebody that gives speaks life into you, when you meet somebody that encourages you to be the best version of yourself, when you meet somebody that's authentic, that's good to you, what would give you the audacity to feel like you could take from a person the Six of Cups in reverse? And what I mean by take is the King of Wands. You are a very entitled person. You feel like everything should be given to you. But when it comes to reciprocation of the energy, it is kind of a struggle for you to do because you think about yourself. You could have the energy of you are selfish, you are very self centered. It's very much so screaming ego at its finest. And what I mean by ego is you are the type of person to use what you've got to get what you want. But when it comes to other people, so somebody could help you, but when that person needs help, you disappear. You're nowhere around. And this, my friend, is why you are under judgment. Okay. So spirit is reminding me of an experience that I went through, right? I will tell you the truth, right? Um, I met a person and I seen that person. I knew my intuition had just started to kick in. I knew it was a lesson that I was supposed to learn. I was ready for growth. I was ready for change. I'm the person that I met. I wanted to grow. I wanted to heal because of the limestone choices that I was making were leading me nowhere. And when I encountered that person, um, I thought it was a healing journey, right? It was healing for me. But it felt like that person was taking a lot from me, right? And then it made me question myself, question the identity, question, like myself, right? Was I really feeling what I was feeling? Was I really seeing what I was like? My intuition, like I was already getting downloads and I was seeing things and I couldn't explain it, right? But this is the kind of person that I wouldn't say that I was trying to prove myself to. Um, but I was just showing that person that I wanted to be a part of their life, that person's life, right? Um, I could never feel like somebody took advantage of me, right? Because I had free will. Um, I gave so much to a person and got nothing back in return. But I was very dependable. I was reliable. I was responsible. I was accountable, right? Even when I didn't do nothing wrong, I was apologizing. Because again, I was just trying to keep the peace in the situation. But I was good hearted, free spirited. Um, a lot of my time, a lot of my energy, even, just a couple of dollars wasn't a lot. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was because I mean, I helped out more than one person, but it was never a loss to me because I had it to give, right? And in this situation, after everything ended, it felt like this person had robbed me of my spirit, right? And it sent me into like the spiritual awakening and transformation, things like that. Whether you're the king of wands and you know you're under judgment for taking, or you're the type of person that has experienced something like I have, right? And this may be a wake up call for you, to know that everybody around you is not around you for the best interest. You could be surrounding yourself by takers, right? And I'm gonna say birds of a feather will birds of a feather flock together, right? So whether this is you or this is somebody currently in your energy, that's a reflection of your energy because I can see it. Um, you met somebody just like you, and it doesn't feel good because you were once, you are this person, and then you meet somebody that's exactly like you. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. What is it about you not wanting to see the truth? Not wanting you to face the truth. Maybe this is the truth about yourself. Spirit is asking me to tell you to take a look in the mirror. Can you look at your face? Can you really see who you are as a person? Um, what kind of person do you think you are? What is you looking in the mirror? What does that reflection of you look like? Page of Swords. Or you could be looking back at something. You could be thinking, because this person's looking back at something. This person's holding some sort of truth, but yet the person is looking back. You could be you could be holding on to the truth, but wanting to hold back the truth as well. Mm-hmm. What truth, Spirit? Show me the truth. Show me Page of Swords. Show me Page of Swords. Spirits, ancestors, Most High. Show me the Page of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. What is your fate? Okay, something about your fate. You don't know what your fate is going to be. What is the fate? Because you are under judgment. Okay, because you are under judgment. What is the fate? Let me see. Who is speaking to me? Ancestor, spirit guides, reveal yourself of who is speaking to me. Somebody, spirit wants you to know your fate. Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Eight of Cups and Two of Pentacles in reverse. If you are under some sort of spiritual warfare, meaning like Yuri, and let's throw Mercury retrograde out, right? Let's clear out the emotions. Let's really clear out, and we're gonna get to the nitty gritty. We're gonna get deep, right? Past actions that you reflect back on, right? Whether you are the perpetrator or you have been perpetrated. These are past actions that we really need to take a look at, right? Because that's not where in this present, we have made some decisions. People have made decisions against us, right? Fate is always going to balance itself out, right? You reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. Cause and effect. What goes up must come down. What's left must come right. What is hot will be cold. Things like that. It is the order of law. Um, a wise person, we learned that in grade school, right? When we study, when we get a homework assignment and we're told to read a book and study because there's a test at the end of the week about that chapter, and the teacher prepares us to give us the lesson, and then we study the lesson so we can be tested on that lesson, right? It is the same universal law with life. People, places, and things come into our lives. They give us the lesson. We go through that lesson. We study the lesson. And then we have the final test at the end. And with spiritual tests, with physical 3D tests, everybody gets tested, right? In this right here, my friend, if you are in this King of Wands and you are under spiritual judgment, this is saying you have failed some sort of test in life, right? Maybe this was a test of your faith. Maybe this was a test of will. Maybe this was a test of your personal strength. This was a test of your self-esteem. This could have been a test of love. This could have been just a simple test, right? In regards to you had a choice to make. And whatever choice you were supposed to make a choice out of the highest version of yourself that you could possibly make. In this situation, because you were in your ego, you made a choice and you failed the test. So fate has decided with the Eight of Cups in reverse to the Two of Pentacles. Your life is very chaotic right now. And it's almost like it keeps happening, keeps happening, keeps happening, keeps happening. It could be one situation after another. If it's not one thing, it's another. Um, but you're constantly going through something because it's that loop of you going through something. Um, Spirit could have been testing you. The universe, God, the Most High, wanting to see if you were going to do something different, wanting to see if you really want change. This is almost like, God, please help me out of this situation. And then God tests you to get out of the situation to see what you're going to do. But then you resort back to doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? That's a level of insanity. Because in any present moment, whatever we're going through, we have a choice, a decision to make that takes us out of that loop and to do something different. In this present moment, wherever we are at in life, family, friends, sir, ma'am, you have a choice, right? And whatever choices you make, these are the healthy choices that you think are right for you. But if you're mentally and emotionally distraught, the choice you make will not be a healthy choice because you're mentally and emotionally imbalanced. And again, it's going to put you in a loop until you can clear your mind, clear your heart, clear your thought. You know what I'm saying? Until you can just take a step back. Sometimes you do have to take a step back in life, before making a decision and really think about what you're going through. And when you surround yourself by people, places, and things, when you choose the things that you choose that you think make you happy, is it something that you're settling for? Is it something that you're allowing in your life, right? That puts you in a certain situation. In this case, this would be someone here, the King of Wands, to the Judgment. This is not only you choosing yourself before the people that love you the most, right? But this is you choosing all the bad things over the good things in life. You're choosing, um, it's a selfish nature that you operate from. And I'm not here to judge you. I'm just telling you, King of Wands, Judgment, Six of Cups. It's like no matter who assists you and you think it's a come up, it was never, and okay, if you use a person, place, or thing to have some sort of come up, right? And people love you, people respect you, people want the best for you. That empathic nature will allow people to be open and vulnerable into assisting you with whatever it is you want or need or go through, whatever it is, right? In this situation, you never worked for anything. It always comes from somebody else, right? And you feel good about taking from somebody else, whereas you never get anywhere because you don't like, how do I say it? I don't know whose energy this is, but like you don't work for it. And because you don't work, you can't eat. And I don't understand what the human nature, and I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. When you're hungry, you gotta work to make the money to buy food to eat. When you're thirsty, you gotta work to make the money to buy you something to drink. When you gotta pay bills, you gotta work to make money to pay the bills, to be responsible in any aspect. If somebody was to have a good heart, be open with you, why take advantage of that person when you know you are capable of getting these things when you work hard for it? You may be the type of person that may not like to work hard for the things that you truly want, or you may feel like you're the type of person that can get it the easier way, like the faster way, like easy, fast money. I don't know what this means. But what it is that you are under judgment and you are repeating a cycle over and over and over and over and over and over and over again under judgment. And I'm seeing for a long time, you will be in a cycle until you finally decide that you need to end it. Okay, show me the King of Wands to the judgment. Show me the King of Wands to the judgment. Show me the King of Wands to the judgment. Oh, wow. The Tower. The Tower. The King of Wands to the judgment. Baby. The Tower. Maybe that looks like a whole man coming. The King of Wands is falling out the tower, y'all. Family, friends, sir, ma'am. When you have a King of Wands under judgment and is experiencing a tower, run. Because a person going through karma, and the judgment would be karma. This is somebody experiencing karma right now. Losing everything, things falling apart, instability, no structure, no discipline, things are not functioning. With the Tower to the King of Wands to judgment, this means that this person is um it's a spiritual lesson from the universe, from the power greater than ourselves, right? Even when somebody does you wrong and you feel like somebody's taken from you, never repaid you, got the best out of you because you were good hearted, right? Or you are this villain right here that likes to take from people, you can manipulate people because you're very selfish and you have an ego. What this is that everything's going to fall apart for you. Everything that you took from somebody will be taken from you. Um, People work hard these days for everything that they have because they love to work and accomplish these things in life. When you intentionally take away from people, and it was the intentions of robbing, hurting, manipulating, lying, whatever you get, that benefit, you might as well enjoy it for that hot second. Because just like you got it, you will have to pay that back somehow. And in this situation, this person is losing everything. This is a foundation. This could be home. This could be career. This could be job. This could be support. This could be anything. But the judgment and the tower, meaning collective, if this is not you, be mindful of somebody experiencing this right now, because attaching the cord in connection with this person, you'll start to lose everything too. And then I got the lovers. Maybe it's a relationship. If you are in a relationship, your relationship is under judgment, and whoever you're attached to is getting the same karma. Y'all are attached together. And the Six of Cups on top of the lovers to the judgment, meaning that this relationship was not equally yoked. Um, this could have been a more ego, selfish, self-centered relationship that we're talking about. Like two people together, but only for the benefits. Maybe robbing each other from time, energy, money, whatever it is. But these are two people with intent to manipulate, lie, cheat, steal, rob. This was not love. This was Six of Cups in reverse. This was not an equally yoked relationship. Mm. What is the Page of Swords? Show me the Page of Swords. What do I need to see, Spirit? Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have a lot of chaos. We have a lot of confusion going on here. The way these cards came out and they just fell, there's a lot of chaos and confusion. So here, let me see. What's next? You want to know what's about to happen? Okay. I'll tell you. You want to know what's about to happen? What's about to occur? What's about to come out? You need to know what's about to come out. What is about to come out? You want to know what's about to come out? I'll tell you what's about to come out. Strength and the Eight of Swords again. And we got the eight. We got the Strength in reverse to the Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody is feeling like really weak right now. And I don't know if this is physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, to the Strength in reverse, this could mean that somebody here is no longer blinded from the truth. Whatever truth and clarity came out in this situation, somebody is actually seeing what's currently going on presently at the moment with themselves or the environment as well. And this is making you feel weak. It weakens you. And I feel sick. Oh, I feel sick. Okay. This may make you feel sick because you attached yourself to these types of people, places, and things. My stomach feels like I want to throw up. Ugh. And somebody here needs to wash their feet as well. Your feet stink, or somebody's feet stink. Somebody got stinky feet. Somebody's feet stink. We got the Seven of Cups to the Magician in reverse. All right, family, friends, we are getting dark. We are going dark. Y'all, cold black, cold black, cold black, cold black. The Magician in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords in reverse to the Strength. Somebody lit a candle, y'all. And let me not hold you. Whether this is the evil eye, whether this is going to, a holistic store, buying a book about magic, whether this is ordering a book on Amazon, Temu, or something, or you know what I'm saying, coming across a book, right? And the book talks about spells. And a person can read the book, right? Like if you want to do a love spell, light a pink and a red candle, and you get their picture and you put it under your pillow and you go to bed, and you set your intentions, and then you light the candle and da 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 and so forth, right? But this was somebody who read the book about dark magic called Family, Friends, Sir, Ma'am. And yes, these books do exist. You can Google it, you can look them up. This is somebody here that practices out of a book, then teaches about magic, the candles, the intentions behind it, the prayers that go with it. With the Seven of Cups, though, it would be an illusion. And the reason why it's an illusion, okay, so for somebody like me, right, I will say this, right? I have been in the dark when I was when I was lower vibrational. But now that I have done some healing, I went through my spiritual awakening, I've changed, I can be of light too. So, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm death and rebirth, right? I can transform, I change, I'm always going to be evolving, right? But this doesn't mean that I can't go into the dark and I can always come back to the light. However, my experiences are, baby, that's what this is. The problem here is that this is the type of person that's never touched the light. And what I mean by not touching the light, this is the type of person that may be triggered easily. This is the type of person that wants validation. This is the type of person that wants money, that wants success, that wants fame, that wants something quick, but not willing to actually put one step in front of the other to achieve these dreams, these goals. This is the type of person that will read a book to do a spell on you, family, friends, sir, ma'am. They'll light candles. They'll do the ritual on you, and in the back of their mind, in delusional land, right? They'll wait for some sort of um the Seven of Cups in reverse to the Eight of Swords in reverse. They'll wait for something to happen with you. Of course, life is gonna continue, right? Things happen, right? It just may be something that happens to you. This is the type of person that feels like they did something, right? Like it's working. The magic they did is working on you, and that this makes this person feel some sort of way because you may be experiencing like financial or relationships ending quick for you, or things just not working out for your favor. This is the type of person that will really believe out of a book that these spell works do work. But at the same time, the delusional thinking is like if they can stagnate you, if they block you, that energy would go to them, and then they can manifest off of you, right? The problem is here is that it has backfired. The problem here is whatever a person is doing with magic, it's affecting this person. Look, Six of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. People do not want to give to this person. People see this person. If you know somebody that does magic and you see they're going through something, listen. If you know a person does magic on other people, what makes you think they're not going to do it on you? With the Four of Swords to the Six of Cups, baby, this person cannot stop lighting candles, reading this book, doing rituals. This person feels like it's like an addiction for them to do magic on other people to manifest the life that they want. Now, there's more than different types of just lighting candles. You can do sex magic, you can do love magic, you can do manipulation magic, you can do you can even send like mm-mm 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 mm-mm. This ain't there. This not there. I'm not. I know we are not. I know we are not talking about no dark entity. We are talking about some dark entities. Yes, spirit confirmation, dark entities. But baby, I'll tell you because I talk to the good and the bad, honey. And so we are talking about dark entities. Mm-hmm. And I think I said that about a week or two ago that the devil was here to collect. Um, Surprise, surprise. No, no. Surprise, surprise. No, no. Somebody's about to have a knock on the door. Something's ready to collect. It is now something's collecting. Something, whatever person, somebody did magic, whatever. Not, not. Something's here to collect. Six of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse. To the Magician in reverse. Somebody could have made a sacrifice. Somebody could have done a sacrificial um work and it backfired on this person. Look at the Seven of Cups in reverse. Look at that. What is that, y'all? Seven of Cups in reverse. Look. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. Collector, look at that. Look. Look. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me hurry. Let me hurry up and get out of this one. Spirit ancestors most high. What? Being being. The Nine of Cups to the Hierophant. The Nine of Cups to the Hierophant. This is the type of person that did all of this for nothing. Like this person did all this work on people, places, and things, and in the end, they got nothing out of it. This may have been like a delusional person, to think that they were going to have some sort of success, some sort of come up, some sort of win, some whatever win. I don't know, whatever this person was thinking they were about to get. It is the exact opposite. The Nine of Cups makes this person feel like they made the wrong choices, they made the wrong decisions. Being this sort of dark magic that this person was doing, whether this person was reading it out of a book, learning about it, hearing other people talk about it. This person has been led astray, or this person was either not spiritually ranked to have permission to do this, or no, this person, okay, whoever this person did it to, they're knowledgeable. This is a hierophant. This is a person that's knowledgeable in the art of magic, right? So, baby, if they want to do some hoodoo voodoo and get you stuck somewhere on a desert island and you confused on how you woke up on a desert island, baby, this person is equipped to do that. Um, a hierophant, a priest, um, but a dark priest, hoodoo, um, like if you look up spirituality, Papa Legba, right? In which that portal, it's like you just can't get to Papa Legba, right? Because he's the highest of the highest, right? And even like the deities and things like that. Um, as a tarot card reader, as a seer, as an intuitive, right? I would have been classified as an oracle, right? I see things before they happen. I get downloads, I get visions, right? And I see spirits. I'm in the spiritual world. There's a lot of things that I go through, and I don't want to be considered crazy, but I see things, I know things, I hear things, I feel things, and I'm very sensitive around energy. So I pick up on things real quick, right? I know things. The Hierophant would be the same type of person, but the opposite. The Hierophant would be the type of person that can also use the gift of intuition, see things, get downloads, except they get it from darkness, the shadow self. So if you are a low vibrational, meaning like you have some sort of addictions and things like that, this person can use you as this person could use your mind and your body as a vessel. Um, I do this because I want people to heal. I want people to, I want to be able to help people and see what they need to see. But if you have any type of mental, emotional wound that you keep open, allowing the wrong person in, and especially this type of person that's gifted and will manipulate you, convince you. This person will, I can see this person very well. This person will convince you strategically, but manipulate you from your heartstring because that wound is still open. Your heart is still bleeding from that type of wound, and this person would feel like the savior to you. But at the same time, you feel like the savior. This person would be causing you to feel stuck, to feel stagnant, to feel even more traumatized because this person will make you feel like you need to rely on them. You want this person around. Um, you see something in this person that's like you need to be there for this person, and you'll forget about yourself. It'll make you forget all about yourself, and you'll be more in tune into the other person. You'll be more in tune into this Hierophant magician in reverse. You will be caught up in that energy that you will become stuck. You will become stagnant. You could lose. You could have like a mental breakdown. You could be in your emotions. You could feel like you're going crazy. And then you'll be questioning your identity. I promise you, I came across this type of person before. I questioned my identity, and I ain't never had no man make me question who I was. But this one, bang bang, this one did. You got one. Yeah, I took that L. I understood the lesson, baby. I took that as a lesson. I took it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The strength to the Ace of Cups. Mm-hmm. You will give everything that you have to this person, and you'll feel like this. You'll want this person to choose you, but yet this person will never choose you. You can reach out to this person. This person won't intentionally not talk to you, not call you, not, and it would be manipulation at its finest, because then there's that emotional attachment to this person, and then that's when the real spell work can begin, because now you're not only having the wound open of what broke you, what hurt you in the first place, but now you're going to have another wound open due to this person, and the person you think was somebody you could rely on nowhere to be found, right? Where is this person when you need them, right? Now all of a sudden you're mentally and emotionally confused. You're thrown off of what you really need to be focused on, and you start to lose money. When you lose money, you lose resources, you lose stability, you lose your foundation, and when you start to lose those things, now you feel even more inadequate. Now you even start to you go into a poverty, now you're in a poverty mindset. And with the poverty mindset, you're stuck because you're attached to somebody that you are repeating the same thing over and over, and there's no answer, there's no solution. You don't know what to do. You're confused. You've lost everything. You feel like giving up. You're having a mental breakdown. Things are just happening back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Mm-hmm. That's this person. Whoever you are, that's it. Baby, I see it. I see it. It's light as day. I see you. But at the same time, it's backfired. Maybe this person did it to the wrong person. Maybe this person, maybe this could be in my reading. Maybe because I, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gifted spiritually, I'm high vibrational. Maybe, you got to be mindful how you treat other people, how you do other people, how you affected other people, because doing this to somebody that does not deserve it, baby, you will reap what you sow. And this right here is like the strength to the Ace of Cups. This is the type of person that doesn't even love themselves. This is the type of person, because they don't love themselves, they like other people to love on them. This could be a person seeking um attention from other people. This is the type of person that may want you, they may feel proud because you speak life into them. And that's almost like family, friends, sir, ma'am, you wouldn't know if I lack confidence, because you would always see how beautiful I was on the outside, but you never knew internally what was really going on with me, because I never reveal it to you. You just think that by seeing me beautiful on the outside, you think life is good, life is fair. I'm bigger than life, da 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 da. But internally, you just never know what I go through, right? And so you're hyping me up. You're putting me on the pedestal. You're making me feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm that person, right? But on the inside, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. The Hierophant to the Magician in reverse. My intentions would be to feed off of to feed off of the life you speak into me, and then manipulate you to support me with whatever resources that you have. And that is kind of what's backfired. Because this person could have done it to multiple people that didn't deserve it. This could have been you, family, friend, sir, ma'am, whoever I'm talking to. You could have came across somebody like this. This is also another person. This is also the type of person that talks about other people to make the other people look bad as well. This person has a habit of talking. They talk a lot as well, but they talk about other people and not themselves. When the next time you hear somebody talk about somebody else, ask them what is currently going on with you, to for you to feel like you need to talk about somebody else, right? At the same time, for me and my family, my friends, I don't play that. I put a stop to it, because if you're not willing to tell that person to their face, right? Why would you be talking about somebody behind their back? And they may put people down, they may talk about other people, but never say nothing to the person's face. Oh, like scary. You know what I'm saying? Like this person's a scary person. They feel stronger and more when they talk about people, but they would never ever tell that person what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't got no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Family, friends, or maybe you could have been connected with somebody that was speaking poorly behind your back, but never could tell you to your face what they were saying. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so next, moving on. And so this person's repeating a cycle. King of Cups is in reverse. Maybe not even emotionally intelligent whatsoever. This person may even act like they're emotionally intelligent. I'm not. Once you say or do something, this person is going to be triggered immediately. You can get to this person immediately, even if you stand on business, right? And you stand your ground with this person. You will trigger this person. This is almost like that saying, your light irritates people's demons. That's how you know how you're irritating somebody's demons, because you could stand your ground, or you could say something, you can do something, and then a person becomes triggered by it. Maybe that's power within itself. Mm, 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 mm. There's a person that's easily triggered. Mm, mentally, emotionally. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But what I'm saying, this person on the inside is so easily triggered, but they want to be seen and celebrated. This is the type of person that wants to be seen as or celebrated as. And then the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Maybe everything you work for, you will lose it. Ten of Pentacles out the door. Your foundation, your friends, your family, your job, your career, your love life, your own personality, because you're gonna lose sight of yourself. You'll lose everything. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You will lose everything that you work hard for. Mm-hmm. Be mindful of the people, places, and things that you are engaging with at this time. I don't know why Spirit wanted me to tell you this. Be mindful of people, places, and things, because as soon as you attach that mental and emotional cord, baby, I don't know, you're going to have to do a cord cutting. I don't know. You'll be doing a lot of return to senders. I know that, because your life will go, it'll flip upside down. Real quick. Being around the wrong people, places, and things, your life will flip upside down. Show me, Spirit. Show me. No, no. What I just saying. Be mindful of people, especially if you meditate, right? And you're constantly raising your vibration. This means, like, and I'm not saying everybody's a good person, but there still are good people. I'm a good person, right? I love people. I do for people. I'm happy. I'm energetic. I speak life into people. I surround myself with good people. But my eyes are open to negative influences as well. And this does not mean, because I'm such a good person, that there's not going to be a negative influence trying to call me, trying to talk to me, trying to see what I have going on. Even trying to give me a hug, baby. No, I don't attach myself to people, places, and things, because we just don't know what a person's been through. That trauma, that abuse, that mental and emotional distortion, right? And when you don't know what a person is going through, and if your vibration is like, you protect your peace, you work hard for your money, you look at success as goals that you have to work on to achieve the things that you want in life, and you're praying, right? You're praying for your family, your friends, your loved ones, and you just keep raising your vibration. Um, this is the type of person that, connected to this person, it's heartbreaking, because if this person could bring you at the level that they're on, they would be happy with it. This means, like, if you're on the up, this person will try to snatch you down to make themselves feel like they're above you, to make themselves feel like they're better than you, to make themselves look like they're doing something. This is almost like wanting to wanting to outdo you and make you feel some sort of way about it. Yeah, that's a dancer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on. Next, keep raising your vibration. Meditate, pray, stay mindful. Know what's destined for you. Your higher power. Nobody can take that away from what's destined for you. You need to understand that. And if you are dealing with some sort of anger, resentment, mental, emotional pain, baby, you need to heal. You need, yeah, go sit down somewhere, heal. talk to a counselor, no. First talk to your higher power. Then ask your higher power for guidance. That way you could be directed to get you some help. The Four Cups. This is the type of person that will do even a good person wrong and miss out on a good opportunity, miss out on the good things in life because they're so caught up with being selfish, self centered, and ego that they miss out on blessings in life. This is where, if you're a good person, and I know you're a good person, and I come into your life and, I do you wrong the first time, right? Now, because you love me, you understand that I have strengths and that I have weaknesses, right? If you can tolerate the weaknesses, you'll allow me to be a part of your life because that's just my character, right? And you'll tell me about my weakness so I can focus on changing that to strengthen my weaknesses. This is the type of person that will play on a good person's weakness and miss out on a blessing. This is people that can. This is the type of person that will play themselves out of your life because they intentionally don't really see the goodness in you. They just see what they can get from you. He or she, I'm going to say he or she because I don't know who this King of Wands, the King of Wands could be a feminine. That's in her masculine energy, or it could be a masculine and feminine, and I don't know. This could be anybody. But yeah, the Four of Cups, this person will reject, goodness and be toxic. Mm, mm, mm. The Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Maybe this person ain't got no new beginning, no nothing. Nothing, no new beginning, no. The Tower to the Judgment, no new beginning. With the lover that's going through the same thing, Six of Cups, this is everything catching up to a person. So again, you guys, I just described this person, right? If this is you, or you have encountered somebody that's like who I just described, right? This is the type of person that's not learning the lesson of life. Treat people how you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would want others to do unto you. We all have our own personal life and our lifestyle and our own life choices. That's fine. But when it comes down to when I engage with other people, places, and things, it's my intentions that come with it. When I want love, I'm going to protrude love externally, right? I'm going to give love. I'm going to show love. When I want success, I'm going to give up that energy of success. When I'm happy, you'll see me being happy. And that's when I'm going to attract the things that are for me. But this is the type of person that thinks for themselves, very selfish, self centered, egotistical, that everything I just described is out the window. And this is almost like, I don't know. This is weird. Like, I don't know what type of thinking this person thinks, or like this person could really be facing some internal and external conflicts right now where family, friends, sir, ma'am, I don't know who I'm talking to, but be very careful for people like this walking around out here in this world, because I will tell you this, push come to shove, they will do what they got to do to get what they want. At what cost, I don't know. To what extent, I don't know. To what extreme, I don't know. But this is the type of person, you push a person like this between a rock and a hard place, and it's like the wrong decision. This person could make the wrong decision, the wrong choices. Um, mm, what else? Oh, family, friends, y'all. Guess what? I just went and watched Scream 7. Baby Nev Campbell, and y'all remember because we was in our teens when Scream first came out. Scream 7, go watch it. It's good. Um, the Queen of Cups to the Magician in reverse. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. Queen of Cups to the Magician in reverse. This person is partnered with a. Oh my god. Okay, so it's not just one person, it's two. It is a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups to the Magician in reverse is a Dark Priestess. Oh Lord, what do we got going on here? Okay, so I'm a little bit confused of why they are on my board. Let me see before I close this reading up. Spirit, why are they here? Why am I seeing the Queen of Cups and the Magician in reverse? Why am I seeing the Queen of Cups to the Magician in reverse? The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Somehow fate is changing. What is the Wheel of Fortune? The King of Wands also got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So the Queen of Cups, something about their destiny has changed. What is the Wheel of Fortune? What is this Wheel of Fortune? What decisions are y'all making? The Ace of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. Um, this Queen of Cups was maybe you were spreading whoever this is, you were spreading yourself thin. Mm-hmm. Consistently. Mm-hmm. Show me show me the Eight of Pentacles. You were spreading yourself thin. For what? Three of Swords to the Nine of Cups. You were spreading yourself too. So this person was partnered with a person just like them. Very selfish, self-centered, egotistical. Same person I just described here. They are in tune. So we're going to call this a karmic twin flame relationship, right? The Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups, you are in your thoughts heavily right now. You could be affected by something as well. Something is affecting you and it's hitting you hard. The heart, it's beating fast. It's beating very fast. It's like breathe. I'm gonna need you to breathe, Queen of Cups. I'm gonna need you to breathe. Breathe, because it's overwhelming to me. I can't pull on the energy. So I'm feeling overwhelmed, a lot of anxiety. But I also feel like something is stabbing me. I feel like a knife is stabbing, not just one knife, there's a couple knives coming at me. The knives could represent some sort of truth. The swords could also represent like attacks. So this Queen of Cups in reverse could have spiritually or did magic to attack other people, and that same thing that this person did to people, it's happening to them. Them, why say them? It's happening to these two. Mm. I told you I heard the knock at the door. What did I tell y'all, baby? What did I say? I showed y'all that little green monster in the car, right? That little green monster. Oh no, 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 no. What is this? Okay. Yeah, I'm about to head out. I'm about to be deuces on this reading. Um, yeah, no. This ain't it. This is not it. Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. These two people want to take some sort of quick, fast action, and the Three of Pentacles and fixing something, doing something, um, fixing something, doing something, fixing, like, but very fast. Like these two people want to fix something fast. They want to change. They want to change something. What do you want to change? They want to change something. What do you want to change? Seven of Pentacles, what you were invested in? What were you invested in? Seven of Pentacles, show me Seven of Pentacles. What do you want to change? This is fast. Somebody wants to change very fast, going fast. The Queen of Swords, somebody wants to change what with the Queen of Swords? We got a Queen of Swords on the board. What is this? What are we going to change? 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 Oh, Lord, you can't change nothing. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Um, so, family, friends, sir, ma'am, whoever I describe, if you know just one of these types of person, or you know a couple that's just like this, right? You know, when somebody does you wrong, right, and they intentionally get off on doing you wrong, and you know they got a certain amount of time to fix things with you, you know, being accountable, apologizing, you know, seeing the mindset and the behavior for the decisions that they make, right? This is the type of person that could have never apologized, never been accountable, felt good at doing what they were doing, and thought it was good that they were doing what they were doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now because somebody's there, because two people are reaping karma, it would be good to want to fix things now. But look how much the time has passed by for family, friends, or man, for somebody just to make it right with you. If you never felt like somebody said sorry for the way that they treated you, or spoke to you, or spoke on you, or how they acted towards you, and you know that a person intentionally got off on doing it to you, um, is not looking too cute for that person or these people. And now, because they're getting karma, they want to take quick, fast action to change their fate, but they can't. I got the Two of Swords to the world. The Two of Swords to the world. Their fate has been sealed. There's like, I mean, I'm hearing that song. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Especially when maybe somebody wants to run, somebody wants to escape, somebody wants to run, somebody wants to escape from fate. But when a person does wrong and they intentionally know that they were doing wrong, so again, people know what they're doing when they do it. So never ever believe a person to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing, or I wasn't thinking, and I wasn't in my right mind. Do not believe that, because people know what they're doing when they do it. That is the reason why they took that type of action in the first place. They knew what they were doing when they did it. Today in 2026, you have to allow people to stand on it. It's not like, as grown adults, from when we were children, it was the immaturity when we were children. But now that we're adults, it's okay to be playful, but you also have to have a sense of maturity. These are two immature people that act from immaturity, that act from ego, pride, selfishness, and self centered, only to get back what they've been putting out all this time, intentionally creating problems and confusions and conflicts, or whatever the situation is in regards to you, family, friends, or I don't know who, but these people are now having to taste what they've been giving. And now they want to run. They want to take action. They want to do this. They want to do that. But, you know, Maybe we all believe in a power greater than ourselves because why are we still alive today after experiencing life and we you guys, we grew up in the 90s. We grew up in gun violence and gang wars and raids and you know what I'm saying? Racial riots and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But somehow we're still alive. We made it through that for some strange reason, right? Um we've been through it. Um, to know better, to be more mature now, to be more understanding, to be more compassionate, to try not to be so judgmental, even though we are all judgmental. Um, this is the type of adults that practice immaturity that will order an Amazon witchcraft book and light a candle on you because they want to see you fail. They want to see you lose. They want to see you unsuccessful. They want to take away from you. They want to hurt you. They want to harm you. They want to attack you. They want to make you feel some sort of way. They want to make you think some sort of way. Um, if that person's never apologized to you, you can't feel sorry for this person, even though that's the empathy we have for people. You knew what you these people knew what they were doing when they did it. So now it's like now you got to answer for it. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. That's a shame. That's a shame. Look, Ten of Swords, betrayal. Ten of Swords, a betrayal at its finest. That is you being backstabbed. Us, family, friends, because I was involved in that too. It is the good people being backstabbed over and over and over again just because you're a good person. This is almost like taking kindness for weakness. And the Page of Wands is in reverse. It's the type of person that's not going to be moving forward anytime soon, anywhere. A person that's stuck in a movement. It's almost like the higher powers, the universe, the ancestors, like whoever you subscribe to. I mean, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? That baby, this is almost like God moving you out of the way and no matter you could have been attached to this person, you could have been, you could have felt for this person, you could have loved somebody, you could have cared for somebody, you could have been there for these people, um you could have believed these people, but being attached to these people, you're gonna go down too because they knew what they were doing when they did it, and it was manipulation, it was confusion, it was all that immaturity. So, if you were tied to these people, yep, if you were attached to this person, you will be in the same boat as them. Uh, you will be in the same boat as them. Three Cups is in reverse. Maybe it's a group of people getting this because they are attached to this type of behavior. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I acted like a child. I attracted other immature children. Now that I'm an adult, I act like an adult. I see dreams, goals, visions, and success. So I'm going to surround myself around adults, right? But as an adult, I'm not going to go hang out with the children. And and the children in today's world now they want to hang out with the adults. You see what? So this is backwards. This is all the way backwards. And the Ten of Swords is it's like intentionally causing hurt and pain and harm to somebody else, and now they're feeling it. hmm The King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. Mm-mm-mm. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Baby, this person don't want to hurt nobody. This person's like, oh, this person just wants to stop. This person wants to stop being manipulative. They want to stop being this toxic person now because they're in regret. Somebody here is in regret. And they don't want to be toxic anymore. But baby, that's the bed you made, and that's the bed you gotta lie on or lay in. You know what I mean? So you guys, this is just a general reading. Hopefully you can take what resonates in this reading. Um, I don't see anything else right now. What I do see unconditional love. So family, friends, sir, ma'am, I love each and every one of you. um I don't care how you feel about me, but what I know is one thing for sure, one thing for certain, two for sure. um I respect you. I admire if you are, if you have dreams, if you have goals, if you want to succeed in life, you want to do things, you're innovative, you're creative. I am inspired by that. Um, Keep growing. Do not allow anything from your past to wear you down. The healing journey is not always the easy one, but I, the rewards at the end of it is always a promising reward. Um, Keep moving forward, keep raising your vibration, and keep pouring out unconditional love into the universe. Oh, download. Tomorrow um when the planets align, manifest, manifest, manifest. That's what I meant to tell you guys. I did get that download. I mean, I was told that download, but I will share. I'm gonna give you the sauce. If you are vibrating at a high frequency, your mind is clear, you're happy, you're good, you're loving, you're caring, you're supportive. You know, a man standing in a man, you standing 10 toes down for you. And if you're a female, you're standing 10 toes down on business for you and your family, and you're good. Tomorrow when the planets align, go manifest. Now, if you're dark and you're low vibrational, it's just not going to work. Your karma's going to come in a little bit faster than what it's going to play itself out. So be mindful of where your heart space is at, where your mental space is at, because you don't want to do it if your heart and your mind is distorted or in a compromising situation, because you'll manifest the ending instead of a new reset, a new beginning, the new releasing what no longer serves you and being open to what does. So I love each and every one of you. Um, I will see y'all in my other videos. Until the next video, again, check me out in Truth Heals 1111 at YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. And I will see y'all in the next three. Have a great night.